Alright, this is the video on how to replace the starter in a 96 Seadoo XP. That's the starter cap. That metal piece broke off from... Which one was it? This one? Oh, that shit fell on the floor.
Yeah.
That piece right there was supposed to connect in there. But it broke off. We fried a power wire. It's best day known to man. Basically fried that one. Used to look like that. Now it looks like that. So we're going to be showing you guys how to put back in the new starter, where everything goes, what you're supposed to have, all that great shit. And it's a 96 Seadoo XP. So you got your electrical box back there. Starter goes pretty much right underneath the carbs down in there on that bracket. For the new starter, you're going to have 2 mounting bolts. Then you're going to have this back bracket that goes on it. And then you're going to have the part where your ground wire goes. So the size socket are we using for that?
6.
So for the mounting bolts here, you're looking at the 6mm Allen wrench head. It just made it easier to get one that fits on a socket instead of banging our hands around in there.
Permanent status to whether it becomes citizenship or not doesn't really matter to the economics of it. Are these people ever a net benefit to the United States?
I didn't come across my extension here. Let's clean this fucker up.
I have the executive summary of the 102-page report in my hand. Of course, I've
under this shit.
and with I've known his research for a long time. I've known him for a long time. He was my best speaker for the Conservative Opportunity Society. Just
There.
And the numbers that he delivered
What did we use an adapter to pull it out? Is that what we did? And use these short ones. Use these 1/4-inch drives.
Maybe. Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah. Is that the size socket we're using for that bracket on the back? One of these?
She left it for the bracket on the back. For this bracket?
Yeah.
No. It takes a 13 mil.
So we got a 13mm bolt for the bracket on the back here of the starter.
No ma'am.
Hookers.
Hookers. I don't think Fred Meyer sells hookers.
You may have to go to Portland.
So, ground wire goes here.
Yep, so we're going to use some Loctite on that.
Definitely recommend test fitting first.
Yeah, that looks like the right bolt.
And installing the ground first.
Because it's a fucking pain in the ass to get to. By the way, it's a pain in the ass if you take off the ground while it's in. So he's applying some of that nice Loctite there.
And you were questioning Eric Holder about whether or not the government ever went after the people within the USDA, since our government is now paying out hundreds, well, actually billions of dollars, not hundreds of millions, billions of dollars in compensation to people who were discriminated against by the U.S. government in these USDA loans. And what was the net result of your conversation with your Attorney General?
Is that one a 13 as well, or was it bigger or smaller?
13.
Pain in the ass.
Definitely wouldn't recommend tightening it down all the way yet. Giving yourself a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be a pain in the ass to...
You gonna throw that positive on while we're at it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk. That is going to be a different size.
Looks like gonna be a 10mm bolt on the starter. So our brand new starter wire is looking like a 10mm bolt to throw that on.
They budgeted out of a slush fund that Eric Holder controls called the Judges $760 million. And they can't find enough.
Did you have a 10mm in there right there, brother? In the bucket.
$60 million left over, and then $60 million of that goes to the attorney supposedly, and it leaves $400 million left, and they want to now go find some
I should put some Loctite on that bad boy too, huh?
Yeah, you should. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to throw some Loctite on that nut, and we're also going to throw some dielectric grease on the cable end to prevent rusting, corrosion, things of that nature.
Tyler's and King, you're doing great work. Thank you so much for the time.
$400 million on that one.
News 101 KSL.
No one knows how to keep your Buick at its best like the certified experts at your Buick dealer. They'll take care of your Buick so you can enjoy the ride. Visit BuickCertifiedService.com for their latest service offers and everyday value pricing.
I will never forget.
Is Damien, is the cell phone charger right in there inside?
And slammed the
Would you mind grabbing it for you?
I'm behavioral therapist Janet Lehman. Behavior problems can turn the child you love and your life into a nightmare. That's why my husband James and I created the Total Transformation, the step-by-step program that shows you how to fix the worst behavior problems and get your child to respect and listen to you again. No matter what the behavior, defiance, backtalk, angry outbursts, disrespect, we can help you stop it. Now you can get the Total Transformation for free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. You can keep it forever for free.
The limited number of free programs available. Call now. 1-800-330.
Sorry, everyone. We had to turn off Lars to keep the camera going. I know everybody was enjoying that.
Oh, you're taking it? Okay.
Taking what?
Good shit. Okay. So negative. I think went over, didn't it?
No, it should all go under.
All the way down.
Yeah, it should go down.
This is the fun part, trying to get this thing to wiggle back in.
To get it down in between these areas here.
Got it in there. Lined up.
So if you got gorilla hands, get one of your man friends that has woman hands. There we go. Now we're in there. Got her seated in there. We're going to apply some Loctite on all the bolts. Then we're going to put the carburetor cover back on, which has 6 bolts that go inside that. Throw the cover back on.
Tighten down all the grounds, and the positive should be tight.
Yeah, and tighten up the ground, and then hook the battery up, and should fire right up. So that's pretty much what the fuck you got to do. Most idiots online think you got to take off all these motor mounts and shit, but they're a bunch of fucking dumbasses. So we thought we'd just let the world know, hey, you don't need to remove any of that shit.
Yeah, you can do it without it.
Take off that air box, which is, that's the cover. That's that piece. You got 6 bolts. What size were those?
I believe they were the 6, number 6. No, smaller than number 6. Number 5.
Those are the number 5 on the Allen wrenches. So it's all millimeter shit. But once you put that back on, slide the cover and those caps back on, you're good to go. Like the video, questions or comments, hit us up.